Muhammed Nebiyullah aleyhi salatullah. La ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, Muhammed Resulullah aleyhi salatullah. La ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, Muhammed Habibullah aleyhi salatullah. Sallallahu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Estağfurullah el-azim. Tuğbu la ilahe havle ve la kuvvete illa billahil aliyyil azim. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Medet ya Seyyidi Sultanul Evliya, medet. It is a good manner, the best of the manner, for a believer to whatever he is doing, always asking help and support from the holy ones. And especially if you are a murid, everything you are doing, you must be asking help and support from your Shaykh. Don't listen to those empty-head people saying, oh, you're asking help something other than Allah. You didn't reach to Allah yet. If you have reached to Allah, you are asking from Allah. Those ones that you are asking help and support, they have reached to Allah. You didn't yet. If a man didn't reach to that station, then he is going to speak that kind of foolish word. If you're hearing him saying that, he's speaking that foolish word. And usually those ones, they are doing a hidden shirk. That's what Holy Prophet is saying, that I am afraid from my nation in Ahir Zaman especially, that most of them, they're going to be doing hidden shirk. Hidden shirk is that they are saying, I'm not asking help other than Allah, but anytime anything happens to them, definitely they are asking help from everywhere, from every side. Where is your word? Why you are asking help as soon as you're reaching to difficulties? If you're living in Western countries especially, why you are asking help from police? Why you don't ask from Allah? By the way, he's screaming, calling police. Who's that one? Calling unbelievers to come to help. But they are not following the orders of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, as he's saying, even if you are living in the desert and you see with the naked eyes that you look east and west, north and south, there is nothing except you. And if you find difficulties there, ask help from the friends of Allah, that they are everywhere, they are hearing you, and they will be reaching to your help. How? With the help of Allah, of course. Without, if Allah is not permitting, they cannot reach. But because they reach to holy stations, and they are in the heavenly stations, and they are asking for your behalf. That's like a story just came to my heart to say this. It is necessary for those square heads who is denying that. Maybe they understand a little bit. We are hoping. If they understand, it's good for them. If they're not understanding, You're entering to this world through one door. It's not two, one door. You're coming out. Everyone who's coming to the world, how they are coming? As a unbeliever or as a Muslim? Even if it's coming from the unbeliever families, doesn't matter. That child born as a Muslim, clean and protected, up till maturity age. And between from there up to maturity age, whichever direction their parents is putting them, most likely that's where they're going. If they want to make them Christian like them, they raise them that way. So many times they are watching, going to church, they say it doesn't make sense what priest is saying. But the priest also saying, questioning the priest is sin. What he says, take it. So they're blocking them from that side. Intelligent and the religion that time, it's opposite to each other, but that's exactly what they want. Islam first has to fit to your intelligence, the orders of Islam. Later, down in the road, you start completing everything, and you seeing that doesn't fit to intelligence. Yes, beyond that, but you walk there with the intelligence. And there is certain things beyond intelligence. Beyond which intelligence? Is still there is intelligence there, but beyond the normal standard intelligence. And beyond that is another intelligence kicks in. Just like an airplane, before it's taking off, you need the wheels. And the plane has to sit on the wheels. And more fast is moving, more balanced the wheels and everything, more straight that plane is going. If the both side of engines is working, it's going to go straight. If one side of the engine is staying working and the other side is not, it cannot even move. It's just going to circle around in its own place. And in top speed, moving on those wheels, as soon as it takes off from the earth, slowly, right away, the wheels has to be hidden, putting right under there, and it's covered like there's nothing there. There you need, on the ground, you need the wheels. Intelligence ordering to you, you have to use these wheels. Without these wheels, impossible to take off. But as soon as you take off, beyond that is another intelligence kicks in. And it doesn't fit to that low level. It's fitting to high level of intelligence. And that intelligence now saying, now you have to remove the wheels. Which is 100% you depending on that on the ground. Doesn't matter how good the plane is. Doesn't matter how everything inside is so good. Everything is so beautiful. The captains are good. Everything is good. But if you don't have the wheels, you're not going to take off. You're not going to move from its place. So the most important there is the wheels. As soon as it takes off, now, if you don't close it, it brings danger to the plane. So that intelligent, that thing that is intelligent, now you have to remove it. You have to cover it. In the air, the intelligence is ordering to you now is second intelligence level, saying to you, the first intelligence level now, if you try to use it, you will damage it. It will put you into a trouble that you can never fix it. So put that intelligence away now. That's why Islam is saying to you, the principles of Islam and everything that is teachings in Islam, it fits to the first level, to the intelligence, and you do. The 5 principles of Islam fits to the first level. Then when you're going to take off to rising to higher station, they are saying the second intelligence kicks in. That's intelligent there again, but you cannot use the first intelligence, then it's going to be opposite. You're going to be denying your own self that time. Just like the plane. So Islam fits. Islam is ordering, everything fits in the intelligence. Through intelligence, you may reach all the way to the level of Jibril alayhi salam. When you start knowing where you're going to kick in the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth level of intelligence. The angels, they have intelligence. But they're not using your intelligence, the worldly intelligence. It's not the first level. So that's why those square-head Wahhabi ideology people, that big sickness starts in early 1900s, is spreading everywhere, and that they are governments, they are pumping out billions of dollars as of governments to spread that teachings, to try to show that that is in Islam. That's not in Islam. It puts people out of Islam. And those governments, they are putting billions of dollars, and they are free educating so many square heads, saying these are educated, intelligent scholars, to make people to lose their faith. And the Ahl Sunnat today, Ahl Sunnat ulamas and the alims and the universities, they're not even doing one attempt, even just to say, this is 100% wrong. And they are saying, we are accepting. We are accepting this ideology. You are wrong. Definitely you're going to fall down to the side with those ones. Definitely you're going to fall into the sides of, as Holy Prophet saying, Islam is going to deviate 73 different ways, 72 of them bounding to a fire. Whoever is accepting that kind of understanding, that kind of faith, that kind of ideologies, and saying, okay, 100%, slowly they are losing their faith. And they start attacking the holy ones that they are sitting in divine presence. Yes. Just like that is not any better than today's Shia understanding too. Similar to that. So many other groups coming. Ahmadi movements, Ismailis, Yazidis, Habashis, all falling into the same wrong categories. And some saying this is the fifth mazhab. There is no fifth mazhab. There's 4 mazhabs in Islam. Until Mahdi is taking the takbir, 4 mazhab is working. When Mahdi alayhi salam taking the takbir, he's going to put everything together. That's his job. That's not your job and my job. So, Islam is ordering to us to use that intelligence. And Allah is questioning us, saying, why are you not using your intelligence? Why we give you intelligence? Why you are not using your intelligence? That intelligence that it is above the ground, that you are above the ground now, when you are entering to the grave, a second level of intelligence is going to enter again there. But that time, you're not going to have a free will. Just like the angels. Angels, they don't have a free will, but they have intelligence. And more you going higher station, then you reach to certain station where Jibril alayhi salam is representing Sidratul Muntaha, where everything is ending, and Jibril alayhi salam is representing intelligence, the complete level of intelligence, the top level of intelligence. And beyond that, no intelligence works. Beyond that, it is a secret knowledge works. The faith must move you, nothing else. But until that, you have so many different levels. Anyway, so we are entering to this world, every one of us, as a believer. Eyzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Intelligence is ordering to us, saying now, ask help and support from, in reality, from your Lord, but you have not reached to that station yet, so you cannot make your sounding reaching there. So ask help from the holy ones. And those holy ones, they are sitting in divine presence. That Allah is hearing, yes. As those ones they are hearing, if it allowed them, they hear too. When you are asking help, Allah is hearing you. But you are only asking help when you're reaching to difficulties of dunya. Majority of the people. Otherwise, you don't remember Allah. Remembrance of Allah also is not in the tasbih in your hand, pulling Allah, 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 and your heart in so many other places. No. So that intelligence is not working there. So the holy ones, they are sitting in divine presence. When you are asking help from their behalf, they are asking, saying, Ya Rabbi, although that this servant is not that good, but is asking help from me, and I am a weak servant. And Ya Rabbi, I am asking help from his behalf also. Please help. He is a beloved one to Allah. You think Allah is going to say to that one, no? You're sitting in my place. No, don't ask. But they will not ask for your behalf if you don't have a sajda. Say, this is not a servant. How am I going to ask help from this one? Saying, I didn't hear that one. I'm not hearing that one. But even if his little is doing, saying, Ya Rabbi, is so weak one, asking help from me, thinking that I am something, but I am no good for nothing too. I am asking help from you. And the help is reaching. And so many times, the help is reaching to those ones that they are asking for the behalf of awliya Allah. But the help is not reaching to those when they are asking, oh Ya Rabbi, I want help from you. Who's more close? Allah is going to give again, but you put somebody there asking for your behalf. And that one is sitting over there saying, this servant is no good, Ya Rabbi, you know, but I am also no good. I am not fitting to be sitting in your divine presence. But this one is thinking that I am somebody asking, and I am asking from you, Ya Rabbi. That time help is reaching. Just like one group of people once upon a time, which some Wahhabi ideology, empty head, square head people attacking. They are attacking Shaykh Muhyiddin ibn Arabi. They are attacking Sayyid Abdulkadir Geylani, Shaykh Abdulkadir Geylani. They are attacking Ebul Hasan Harkani. They are attacking all this Evliya Allah. They are cursing. They are putting and saying they are kafir. And Ebul Hasan al-Harkani, one time, people passing from the east, they're going to pass through the mountains of Turkey, Iraq to go to Syria, bringing goods. And everywhere, all the way in the eastern part of Turkey, Abul Hasan Harkani, he has one small dergah. People in his village, they not knowing him. He's a simple old man. We don't understand why these people coming and asking something from him. Even his own wife, one of them, was like a wolf, always to him. It's taking easy. Long stories. So one group of people one day passing from there, and they said, we heard this name. If we're passing through here, we should ask his help, because we have lots of goods from dunya, and the rebels in the mountains, they are attacking and they are taking. And if we're getting the blessing of the awliya Allah, we pass through. And they stop in his dergah, they ask help, he pray for them, and they say, oh Shaykh, teach us some dua and some prayer, that if we are attacked by the rebels, we will pray the dua, and then we will get away from them. He said to them, no need for you to learn some dua now. If you was going to learn dua, you would learn before. I'm going to teach you dua here now. But if you are under the attack because you ask me, remember me, and I should be helping you, inshallah. They hear. They didn't say anything to him. As soon as they go out, they start. People never change. Always front is speaking something, they going out of the door, they speaking something else. And that time also, crooked ones, hypocrite ones, a lot. They say, yes, Shaykh, yes, Shaykh, yes, Shaykh, kissing and going. As soon as they go outside, they start talking, saying, who the hell he thinks he is? He's Allah. And we gonna remember him? We did wrong. Why are you coming asking him? We remember Allah. And they're going on the way. Whatever they were afraid of, it happens sometimes later. In the mountains, the rebels, they are attacking. So the rebels' leader, he had one thing that he used to do. He used to take everything away from them to the people that he is attacking, every good things, but he used to leave them with their horse and with their clothes on. He used to take the saddles and everything from the horses too, saying they need the horse to go, and their clothes. This time the rebel leader is looking every one of them, saying, except that one, take everything away from them. He said, I'm changing the ruling tonight, saying these ones, take their clothes too, leave them with their underwear in the mountains. Take the horses away, everything except that one, don't touch any of his things. Because I look at that one, he is a cursed one. Everything that he has is going to bring bad thing to us. So don't touch that one. Leave everything to him, every good things that he has, because he's cursed. Leave his camels and his goods. The other one, the rest of it, take everything. Hey, looking. 1, 2, 3, the rebels, they carry the order. Everyone is looking themselves. They only have underwears in the mountains. That one, he has everything. They say, what happened to you? Why they didn't touch you? That we know that you have good horse, good goods that you are carrying. They didn't even open to see what you have inside. They didn't touch you. He said to them, I say to the truth to you, when you came out front of that Shaykh, what that Shaykh said, it fit to my heart. And I accepted it. And when we came out, when you start talking like that, I didn't like it, but I was going to say something to you, and I know that you was going to become more rebel, so I swallow. I said, I am accepting what the Shaykh says. What they say, I'm not going to read, I'm not going to listen. And says, we ask help from Allah, and we got underwears only. And you ask, he said, I ask help from him. I didn't ask help from Allah. So they said, this is wrong. How are we going to fix this? We gotta go back to the Shaykh. There's something there. They came back to the Shaykh Abu Hasan al-Harqani. He looked at them saying, didn't I tell you, if the rebels attacking you remember me? Say, yeah, Shaykh, we didn't remember you, we remember Allah, but this is what happened. He said to them, that one he remembered me. And he gave them that explanation, saying to them, oh, definitely in divine presence also, we are servants, we are no good for nothing. But when you are asking help, only that one ask help from me. And I ask for that one's behalf. All of you, when you were saying, Ya Rabbi, help, Allah make me to hear, but I didn't ask anything from your behalf, because I don't interfere between you and Allah. But you couldn't reach to Allah. So that's why the rebels, they took everything away from you, and you deserve it. That one saved everything. So saying, Izmiris, give them some clothes now, some food to eat, and give them some transportation to go back to their place. This is what I can do to you. Hey, Wahhabis, Wahhabi ideas, this is how it is. You want to debate? Debate more, until Judgment Day if you like. But you're going to see in the end that you are wrong. You're going to understand that you are wrong. And yes, the man is 24 hours almost running for dunya. He is set 24 hours. I look at their face, I want to run away. So set. I don't want to look at some people's face because I lose my appetite. They are so sad. If they look at the mirror, mirror is going to crack. Say, why you are so sad? You said for Akhirat life because you didn't do enough zikr today. You didn't pray Allah enough today. You didn't do good things today. That's why you are sad? No, what are you talking about? That we don't even remember. We do it perfectly, that we do it. Don't you see? We pray. And why you are so sad? Don't you know? I have 3 cars, I want the 4th one and I don't get it. And I don't have enough money to get the 4th car. That's why I'm upset. Oh. I have 1 house, I want to get a villa and I don't have it. Do you have heat in your house? The best. But I want digital heat to speak, to give. Allah, that's what happened to people today, really. Worrying. And what is it? Dunya. Dunya. So you are in love with dunya. Dunya love is finishing you slowly. And why is attacking you from there? It is a virus. And one day it's going to reach to your heart without realizing. And in the end times may attack the heart. And it may take the faith away too. Be careful. Yes. Because Allah doesn't allow servant that who is not happy with him. And I love my servant who is happy with me. Those who is not happy with me, saying they should go looking for another Lord other than me. Yes, sir. This is the sickness of 21st century people. They have fallen into their trouble and they have no worry for Akhirat really. They have worry for dunya. And as we say earlier, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We came from Allah and we are going to Allah. And we just heard that somebody just passed away. A person that lived on the face of earth almost 85 years. Clean life and put out 14 children. It passed away. Whatever he went out with, That's what is going to help that one. Nobody, no 14 children, nobody is going to help. Whatever sent to the other side is going to find there now. Whatever sent is going to come to its help. Nothing else. And I say to you and to me, yes, when you are hearing somebody just passed away from this world, sincerely, not fooling your own self, sincerely think that angel of death, Azrael, it may come to me next. After that, I might be in that book. Think 100% sincerely. At that time, the worldly worrying and worldly troubles goes away, and you start worrying heavenly. You start worrying akhirat life. You start worrying to think how much of servant I am. I am fooling others and myself, but how much servant I am to my Lord. That time, you start calculating yourself. You start understanding that, oh, I ain't do nothing really in this world. I just fool myself. You will understand that time. And what Holy Prophet saying? In Akhir Zaman especially, my nation, they're going to have two things, and they're going to have weakness on these two things. The Akhirat life, the judgment day, questioning day, and the angel of death reaching to them. They're going to believe, but they're going to think that it's so far away from them. They're going to have so many plans that it's going to be not giving them any chance to think that next minute Azrael may reach to you. And Azrael, he may reach to you at the same time while he is reaching to so many others. Don't think that he has to finish the job in India later to reach to America. He can reach instantly. If his 100,000 is going to die instantly, he can reach to them instantly. So we should think and we should understand why we are living. What is the purpose of this life? If we are thinking the purpose of the life and understanding that, what was the purpose of life? Why we have been sent here? To know Allah and to worship Allah. Worshipping Allah, it is not praying only by force. Majority today, they're praying by force. Isn't it? Nobody's putting the gun in their head, but they are still praying by force, saying, I accepted this now, let me just pray. Allah is not accepting that too. So much saying, if I am deserved to be worshipped, worship me. If not, by force, you're doing it to yourself. You're not doing anything to me. So the worshipping, to knowing Allah and to worshipping Allah, it is not only sitting saying Allahu Akbar and praying 5 times a day to think that you finish everything. Worshipping Allah, it's being happy with your Lord, the most important thing. And being thankful servant, that's worshipping. Thank you, Ya Rabbi. You give me this glass of water, although that I don't deserve. I did this wrong thing. I don't deserve this water, but you're giving it to me for free. Thank you, Ya Rabbi. I am very happy with you. So every situation that you're going in, to be a thankful servant. Is what Allah wants from you. Or you're sitting 24 hours and worshipping. Who are you to say that you are worshipping to the Lord of the heaven? Who are you? You don't feel shame to say I am worshipping? It's to say I am a thankful servant. I am being happy. I'm jumping up and down from the happiness because I am, Allah Jalla wa Ala has created me from the children of Adam. That should be enough happiness to you. If you're thinking and understanding the meaning. If not, if they give you the whole world, you're not going to be happy, don't worry. they give you 1,000 words like this, you're not going to be happy. You're always going to say, is there is any next? That's exactly Firaun and Nemrut they did. Say, is there any next? Maybe in the moon. Let's go up to the moon. It has to be mine. And today's people, they did that. Running here and there, but they're not understanding the value of a glass of water. Value. Did you understand the value of this glass of water? No. Because when you're drinking, you're not drinking the way that the Holy Prophet is ordering. Running. You didn't understand the value. When you're going to understand, when you're going to stay without this, and you are ready to die in the desert, and you are the most rich person, not rich, wealthy. Who's rich? The one who's saying the Shahadat and understanding the meaning of Shahadat, but he has nothing worldly, but that one is rich. The one who's not saying the Shahadat or not understanding the value of the Shahadat has the whole world. He's still poor, but the worldly, we say he's wealthy. When you're staying in the desert and you're going to die from the thirst, and the whole world belongs to you, and if a man comes along and saying to you, I have this glass of water, I will give to you to drink, but I want half of the wealth that you have. Would you give it or you don't? Definitely. Even if you are the worst, stupid, empty-head one, and the most stingy one, you're still going to try to bargain, but you're still going to give. That one is going to say, no, I want to have wealth. And take it. You drink, but your thirst stop finishing. And he says to you, I have another glass for you. It's going to finish your thirst. I want the other wealth, the other half. Are you going to give? Say that you're not going to, and Allah will put you through that test. You don't even have wealth, but little that you have, look how it's going. And that time you understand the value of that glass of water, and understanding the value of the glass of water is making you to understand really your Lord. So what is zikr? Continuous remembrance of Allah. Continuous remembrance of Allah is not taking the test behind Allah, 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 and later I'm going to fly. No, continuous zikr of Allah is anywhere you're looking, anything that you are thinking, remembrance of Allah and understanding the value what Allah is giving to you. So that time if you are worrying that side, how are you going to be worrying with this nonsense? How are you going to be sad that time? And you're making others to be sad too. It's like a virus passing one to another. Why you are sad? Ali, I have this problem. We should be sad with Ali together. Say, you think you have problem? Foolish one. Say, look at the one that who has. The man was worrying, looking at his feet, saying, I have a shoes is ripped off from every side. So he was so sad, saying, I am living in this world, I couldn't get one pair of shoes. And walking bare feet. In the old days, it was too much because people, they didn't have shoes. Now you have 100 pair in the house. I don't like this one. I like it. Yeah. I remember we passed the days, we passed years with one pair of shoes, 5, 6 years, maybe. Because there was no money. And if you have money, there was no place to buy the shoes to. They didn't have shoes. They're living in the island. What they bring, that's what is going to stay there. Months, ship doesn't come in. So in this age, I went through with that. And we have to watch the shoes carefully. We have to fix it. We have to polish it all the time. Not to die, not to... Now, I watch people, they have such a beautiful shoes, but they never clean it. So look at it. And from that habit until now, so many shoes, but I always wear one pair, and I like one pair continuously, years with that. Understanding the value that time, yes. How are you going to understand otherwise? Not understanding. And they have everything, and they're complaining. So the man was complaining because he didn't have a shoes. Saying, I am living so many years, and I don't have a shoes. And one day, he sat thinking he has no shoes. He looked at the man, he's sitting, he has no feet. He has no legs. Saying, oh, Ya Rabbi, thank you. Thank you. Well, Allah is saying to you, think. And why don't you think? Think this. Compare. Understand. And when he looked at saying, Aman Ya Rabbi, how heedless I am. How foolish I am. At least you give me feet. I don't have a shoes. But that one doesn't have a feet. Thank you, Ya Rabbi. He's becoming thankful servant. Thankful servant is the servant that Allah is looking for. Why we have been created? To know Allah and to worship Allah. Only thankful servant can worship Allah. The other ones, they do things waiting, expecting in return again. Has no value. Min Allah tawfiq. Don't forget, Azrael is with that one. 5 minutes later, it may be with you. All your worryings is going to finish that time, but you're going to have bigger worryings because you have a worldly worrying. And the worldly worrying, if you're dying when angel of death is coming to you, you didn't think heavenly worrying. You didn't think what you have sent to your grave. You think that little things that you did, it entering there, but because you did certain things right and certain things wrong, angels, they destroy what they have built to you. You're going to find empty there. Wake up to your own self. Understand. You enter to this world as a believer, as a Muslim. You're going to enter out from this world either believer or unbeliever. There is no other way. So many is carrying up till that, but the last minutes they go out as a unbeliever. You and me, we all have to worry about that problem. That minute, not now. To think that I am okay now, how are you going to be that time? So if you continuously carrying what Allah and His Prophet saying, at that time you may have some comfort, but it's still you have to worry to run to fix it more. Min Allah tawfiq. This much is enough for you and for me, for all those who saying I have a little bit intelligence. If you have intelligence, take it. If you don't have intelligence, sit and make debates about this Sohbet too. This is right and this is wrong. Who cares what you're thinking? I care what I just said. And am I going to be able to question in the judgment day, to saying to my Lord when He's questioning, you said these words, how did you say? And why did you say? Who has authorized you to speak? That time, it will be my problem. Your problem is to think, to sit, and to understand, to take, to say, this is right or wrong. That's up to you. You can take it right, you can take it wrong, it's no problem. You can take right to say he's right, you can take wrong, saying he's wrong, and you can attack. It's no problem. Because I'm already worrying while I'm saying, how I am saying these words. From where I'm reading these words. From where is coming to me. Is it coming from Shaitan or from Rahman? Some is saying that too now. Saying is it speaking from Shaitan. So much holy ones around. Tövbe estağfurullah. They are admiring some sheikhs that they are calling me Ebu Jehil, Ebu Lahab, Ebu. Say, okay, you think I am Ebu Lahab? Ebu Lahab is one of the worst kafir. So you are daring to call me kafir? It's okay with me. You should be worrying, not me. Should I run around to say, no, please, I am not Abu Lahab? You can say that I am Abu Lahab. It's okay. I am questioning myself. Am I Abu Lahab? Am I doing what Abu Lahab was doing? No, aman ya Rabbi, estağfurullah azim ve tubu ileyh. May Allah forgive me and forgive you and forgive those, and put some more intelligence to them to turn around, inshallah rahman. Ve min Allahu tevfik. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant more life, strong life, healthy more life to our Shaykh. That he is our head. He is the glue holding every one of us together, inshallah rahman. And until we reach to Mehdi alayhi salam. Ve min Allahu tevfik ve hürmetil habib ve hürmetil Fatiha. Amin. Oh, it should be. You. Come here. Sit over there. You. Sit over there. Quickly. Sit over there. Next to Ali. Look at this way. You know what I'll do to you? Never can think of. I have 10 eyes. I'm looking everywhere, not one eye.